Hi friends, it's Dana here. We are still in summer and we're still learning all sorts of science things, and today we're going to read a book that talks all about what happens over and under the pond. Now the pond, I think, is the best explored during the summer because everything is in full swing. All of the little itty bitty tadpoles and minnows have started growing up into real big fish and frogs. And so I encourage you all to get out there and explore a pond near you and make sure you ask lots of questions. Why? Because that's what scientists do. So here we go. We have Over and Under the Pond by Kate Messner and illustrated by Christopher Silas Neal. Here we go. Those fishies. Over the pond we slide, splashing through lily pads, sweeping through reeds. The water's a mirror, reflecting the sky. Sunshine and clouds, then a shadow below. What's down there, I ask. Under the pond, Mom says. Under the pond is a whole hidden world of minnows and crayfish, turtles and bullfrogs. We're paddling over them now. Over the pond, we skim past tall rushes. Whirligig beetles loop and twirl, skaters on a warm summer surface. Under the pond, minnows dart through waving forests of grass, while a brook trout lurks, ready to lunge. Over the pond, we lift and dip and pull past a row of painted turtles on a waterlogged tree. They slip off and away, splash, gurgle, sploosh, under the pond. Over the pond, cattails rustle and shush in the wind. Listen close. Cucklaree! Red-winged blackbirds race by. One has grass for her nest. Under the pond, a caddisfly larva builds a home of her own, a secret shelter of pebbles and sand. Over the pond, the shadows of trees lean out from the shore. We coast under a low-hanging branch. A moose looks up with a mouthful of water, lilies. We've interrupted his lunch. Under the pond, beavers dive deep. They pump with powerful tails and rise to the surface with delectable roots from the mud. Over the pond, the wind gives us a push and stirs the light dappled leaves on shore. There, on a branch, a new goldfinch teeters, finally ready to fly. Under the pond, tadpoles are changing, learning to hop. They're losing tails, growing legs, and growing up. Over the pond, there at the shore, tall and silent and still, a great blue heron stares down into the deep. It tenses, takes one long-legged step, strikes. It catches a wiggling quicksilver minnow from where it was hiding under the pond. Over the pond we drift, heads tipped up to the sun. A woodpecker clings to a teetering pine, digging for ants. Under the pond, an otter claws for freshwater mussels. Over the pond, a sleepy dragonfly lands for a rest. His spindly legs tickle my knee. Under the pond, dragonfly larvae watch what swims by. They catch minnows in monster-fast jaws. Over the pond, the shadows stretch. Ospreys circle on quiet wings. Raccoons and minks stalk the shoreline for supper. Under the pond, with a flip of a tail, a crayfish disappears in the dark. Over the pond, we head home. We glide, swish, bump, right up onto shore as a far-off loon calls goodnight. The sky turns from sunset to dusk to dark. Night settles over the pond. The prowling catfish and drowsy turtles, the scuttling crayfish and tadpoles turned frogs, wading herons and stalking raccoons. And the hidden world under the pond. That's the end, friends. There is more to this book about the animals and an author's note all in here. And I have to say that one of my favorite animals was featured in this book, which is super rare. Let's see if I can find a picture of it here. Oh, I don't see it here. Nope, not there. Nope, not there. I'll have to go back into the book to show you. There it is, the loon. The northern loon is one of my favorite animals because it's very special. First of all, it has a beautiful song, and you can only find them in the Northland. And really, they are just such cute little things. They swim so funny if you can find videos of them. And they have the cutest little babies. So next time you get a chance, go see a pond. If you're far enough north, you might find a loon. And if you're even further north, you might find a moose, which was in this book. But if you're not far enough north, most of these other things are certainly in the pond near you. So go find a pond and see what you can see. Thanks so much for reading with me, friends. Bye.